It's the highest chase in ODI World Cup. I'm kind of not surprised that Pakistan got it. If it was some team, I was expecting either India, Pakistan, or maybe South Africa to chase down such a big total because South Africa proved it in the past. But yes, like Sri Lankans were served a very harsh meal that said 345 is not enough. And or you need to either have like really tight bowling structure in place. In fact, they just like they started so well, Abdullah Shafiq and then Rizwan adding 2 centuries, so that worked out for Pakistan. But Sri Lankan were no less. They had 2 centuries in the team as well, Samar Vikrama and Kusal Mendes. Now, I feel like Sri Lankans are just going through like a really bad phase and like it's affecting their mental health and they're just traumatized. One, you had that terrible loss at Asia Cup, that too in the final, where they only scored 55. The whole team just fell like straw men, I guess. And after that, even in this World Cup, as it started, they lost a warm up match to Bangladesh. They lost to Afghanistan by 6 wickets. They lost to South Africa by 102 runs, although they played really well in that match. And now to Pakistan by 6 wickets. So, how do you recover from this? How do you recover from so many terrible losses or wide margin losses and actually be able to come and play a free game? So I was actually not surprised that they lost this, but just sad that all those good knocks didn't get to see a win in their World Cup campaign. So let's see. I only have like what 7 good moments this time, not 10. Seven being like I think Pakistan played really well. They capitalized on Sri Lanka's need to fulfill that fifth bowler quota, and they put pressure on the Sri Lankan bowling attack. Like you could see all the batsmen just picking out the bowlers and then knocking them out really, really early. Um, and number six, we go now to the Sri Lankan side. I think it was the partnership between Samara Vikrama and Kusal Mendes. um Together they just put together like 111 runs of just 69 balls, and the second consecutive century stand in the innings, followed by Mendes and Nisanka in the beginning. And Mendes fell. The score was around like 218 with just 29 overs bowled. Sri Lanka would have been eyeing 350 at the very least, right? But once more, the just plans just didn't work out. It's a lot of credit to the efficiency at which Mendes and Samar Vikrama batted throughout the most middle overs, and they still got a 344. Like, but at some point, I'm sure they were eyeing for like maybe 370, 375, but that just didn't work out. So, yeah, these are all marginal defeats, but they still have to work out a lot of things within the team. Number five is Sri Lankan's bowling was not that great, as you know, right? Like they conceded over 750 runs in the last 2 matches. So there will be a lot of concerns for them when they actually start playing in a more batting friendly pitch. Then what would happen, right? They were also clever. They capitalized on Sri Lankan's bowling, like we were just talking about. Like when Dasan Shanaka came into bowl, in his 5 overs, he only went out for 28, which I thought was strange because generally he gets hit the most. Yeah. But Dhananjay De Silva, what was taken for 36 in 4 overs. So that was expensive. Asalanka, just gave out 10 runs in just 1 over. And they struggled, like including the Tikshana, Velalage, Madhushanka, they all struggled to pick wickets. Velalage still not ready, feels really raw. Great talent, but just too much of a bigger stage for him right now. Same with Patirana. I think we mentioned that in the last in one of my videos. Then next, number four, like right, Sri Lanka didn't really fall short too much. Yes, their bowling needs a lot of fixing, but in terms of batting, they were really good. They put on a really good total. So I feel like this loss just feels unfortunate. Like I think Rizwan's heroics and a little bit of acting it just got the best of them, if you ask me. But yeah, we have promising batsmen now. At least they can be rest assured that they will hopefully continue to play like this. We do need like some good knocks from Pereira again and Nisanka and a lot of other players. But that's that. So that's number four. Number three is Rizwan. Rizwan's got some riz. This is what I wanted to say. Pretty charismatic guy, pretty fun guy to talk to. I think I was just watching his post-match interview, and he was talking about a little bit of acting and so on and so forth. But seems like a fun guy. But he showed like total grit, while he was battling with cramps on the field, and he steered Pakistan to an unbeaten 131. So that was pretty fantastic. But the physio came twice. I think they were asking him to like just get him off the field or something. But he continued on. Cramps can be really bad. Like as in you can't guess sometimes. You just can't guess when they're gonna come in, go out. And I'm glad he stayed on the field because I think if he would have gone out, he would have lost that momentum. Number two is Abdullah Shafiq's heroics. Like uh, he hit 113 of just 103 balls in his World Cup debut, and he played a very crucial role for Pakistan in this case. He recorded the highest score by a Pakistan debutant at a World Cup, and he also put together a third wicket stand worth 176 of just 156 deliveries. Shafiq's control percentage is around 91%. He rarely gave any Sri Lankan bowlers any room to like just toy around with him or you just block him. I think he was batting with absolute confidence, and it was really good to watch a good batsman like that. I think, there are a lot of batters in Pakistan we love watching, and I'm sure I can add him to the list very soon. And now we have the final number one. It has to be the historic chase itself. They chased 345 runs, the highest ever chase in a World Cup to secure a remarkable victory. This means that Pakistan will, suddenly become a team to watch out. A lot of them have been predicting that they will be in the final four. I don't know, but I also see like they're always a wild card. You don't know what will happen next, in this case. So let's just wait and see what happens. So historic chase, 345 runs, well done Pakistan. Hopefully we'll see more matches where you'll actually provide great competition.